some of us we all got close, some of us got closer. But at the end of the day, we all made it.
Some were stragglers, but we made it at the end. The rabbit in the hair, you know that. The fast ones try to take a break, then the slow ones caught up. We here.
We did it!
I'm Emily Poblet, and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm Kayla Hood, and I'm going for elementary education.
I'm Miranda Landrum, and I'm going for psychology.
Congrats!
Can't wait to get out here.
Miss Kendra.
Oh, I'm Leah Hayden.
I'm Madison Long.
I'm Ashley Sanchez.
I'm Janet Chester.
I don't know, I'm so excited. I'm excited, but I'm sad.
I am too.
It's bittersweet.
I'm Kaylee Tatum, and I'm nervous about graduating, but I think I'm pretty excited to move on to college.
I'm Haley Warren. I'm excited. I'm Olivia Ornelas, and I'm really excited too.
Hey, I'm Brian. Congratulations, everybody.
My name's James. I just want to say congratulations to everybody. We made it through high school, and it's a dream come true.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
My name is Caden Spalding. Congrats to the class 2023. I did it.
Good evening. Please stand as we welcome the Washington County High School class of 2023, led by the WCHS faculty. Please remain standing for the national anthem. You may be seated. Reagan Abel will now give our invocation. She's the daughter of Leonard and Tracy Abel. She plans to attend Campbellsville University and major in nursing.
Please bow your head. Dear Heavenly Father, be with us as we gather here today to celebrate a step forward into new places with new people and new adventures. Let us not forget the 18 years of blessings that follow behind us. Let us always remember Washington County High School as a place which has given us a home for the past 4 years and a strong foundation to build upon as we take this next step into the world. Thank you for our teachers who never gave up on us and cared so deeply for us on both our best and worst days. Most importantly, we thank you for the families who have loved us unconditionally and pushed us to reach the goals that once seemed so far. We are so grateful for our classmates that sit before you tonight. The laughs, memories, and relationships we will carry with us far beyond the walls of Washington County. Lord, help each graduate be confident in themselves and their future, knowing that nothing is impossible. Please watch over the class of 2023 as we follow our dreams into the next chapters of our lives. In your name we pray, amen.
Good evening, parents, family members, friends, staff, and graduates. Welcome to the 2023 Washington County High School Commencement Ceremony. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Superintendent Dr. Robin Cochran and the Washington County Board of Education for supporting these students throughout their educational journey. And as we know, it truly takes a village. At this time, I would like to recognize staff members at Washington County High School. WCHS staff members, please rise. Please stand. You may be seated. If you are a staff member at Washington County Elementary School, Washington County Middle School, North Washington, or St. Dominic, please stand. You may be seated. We salute you and thank you for your service to our graduates. Graduates, wherever you go, go with all your heart. Tomorrow is a blank space. Write your name. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. The future holds no promises, but rather mysteries and surprises. What you've learned will prepare you for both. And a personal favorite, well, you're on your own, kids. As soon-to-be graduates, you've been inundated with quotes and phrases like this for several months now. You know them all too well. And for the most part, they're true. Tomorrow you will wake up and things will be different, as high school memories become just that, forever fading from the present tense to the past tense. Graduating high school is a change. that can for sure be daunting. To be sure, at this momentous occasion, as an invisible string pulls you from one era to the next, it's understandable you might be asking yourself if you're truly prepared, if you are in fact ready for it. 2023 WCHS graduates, to us, your teachers, your administrators, your family, and your friends, there is no doubt that you are ready for this transition. What lies ahead of you on the other side of tonight is not a cruel summer of reality, but rather the pursuit of your wildest dreams. Don't be nervous or afraid. Take in this moment and look forward to what's next. When I look out at our esteemed graduates, I see a group ready to take on life's challenges. I see renowned artists. I see members of celebrated organizations WCHS is proud to offer. I see state championship band members. I see accomplished athletes. I see a group of people that mastered learning during a once-in-a-century pandemic, that endured one-directional hallways, that possessed smiles that transcended face masks, and that met the challenges of Google Meets and Zooms. I see a group that was asked to be socially distant, but never strayed far from the Commander values we hold dear, including the importance of building a community with your peers. But most of all, I see a group of individuals that are ready to graduate high school. As you walk across this stage and into post-secondary life, I implore you to be positive, humble, and self-aware. I encourage you to look both into the sun and into the mirror. Remember that the world is truly a bright place. Bask in it and shine with it, even though people tend to throw rocks at things that shine. And when you remember to peer into that looking glass, I hope your reflection always brings you joy, laughter, and a reminder that once a commander, always a commander. Thank you. Just a few reminders. We would like for the graduation to be memorable for all of our graduates and their families. Please help us by doing so. Please help us by doing the following. Silence your cell phones. Take photographs only from your seat, and remain seated and hold applause until all graduates have had the opportunity to walk across the stage. Traditionally, a member of the graduating class has given the commencement address, and we will continue that tradition tonight. This honor was voted upon by the senior class. At this time, we would like to introduce Landon Riley. Landon is the son of Kevin Hudson and Selena Ritter. He plans to attend BCTC and major in computer science.
Shoot, there's a lot of people. It's like we're graduating or something. Good evening. I'm honored to be standing here today, pretending to be funny. I know that you're all eager to get your diplomas and head off into the real world, so I'll keep this short and sweet, just like me. When I was asked to give a speech today, I was a little nervous. I mean, what do I know about graduating? I'm just a kid. But then I realized I do know a few things about high school. For example, the cafeteria food definitely isn't Texas Roadhouse by no means, but hey, the lunch ladies, they're awful great. And the bathrooms, oh, don't even want to get me started on that one. Them little freshmen are some hooligans out there, but we won't call them out. We'll keep it like that. I know that high school is a time where we learn a lot about ourselves and each other. We've learned that some people are morning people and some are not. We've learned that some people are good at math and some are not. We've learned that some people are also good at sports, others not so much. We've also learned that some people look really good on social media, but once you see them in person, that's a joke, by the way. Don't get too offended. But no matter what we're good at or not good at, we all have something to offer. We all have unique talents and perspectives that make us valuable members of our community. And that's what high school is all about, finding our place in the world and making our mark. But as we leave high school behind and move on to bigger and better things, let's remember that we're all in this together. Let's continue to stay connected and share all our success, failures, and even hilarious memes. Let's support each other even when we're miles apart. And let's not forget that we're all part of this same community, a community that is crazy, chaotic, and sometimes a little bit ridiculous. These kids out here, can't control them. But it's also full of love and support. Thanks to everybody out there. Oh, and lastly, I just want to take a moment to thank all of our staff and principals for all your hard work and dedication, especially Miss Blanford. Shoot, let's just say we may not be standing here if it wasn't for her. Anyways, your guys' guidance, support, and encouragement have helped me and all my classmates grow in so many ways, and I truly appreciate all the time and effort you helping us succeed. You guys truly make a difference in all of our lives, even if we don't show it. Thanks for listening, and congratulations to not only my friends, but the family I've made at Washington County High School on all their success and being able to stand here today with me at graduation. Peace out, class of 2023. We may be leaving, but trust me, we won't be forgotten.
At this time, Allie Willis will introduce our musical performance. Allie is the daughter of Chad and Amy Willis. She plans to attend Center College and major in political science.
This evening, we will be treated to a special musical performance by one of our own. Please welcome to the stage David Burns. David is the son of Logan and Leslie Burns and grandparents Bill and Dorothea Burns. David plans on attending Campbellsville University and pursuing a career in musical performance and music education. Tonight, David will play Somewhere Over the Rainbow on the euphonium.
We now move on to the class of 2023 salutatory and address. I would like to introduce Katie Taylor. Katie is the daughter of Paul and Amy Taylor. She plans on attending Transylvania University and majoring in marketing.
Nearly 4 years ago, on August 8th, 2019, we began our first day at Washington County High School. I remember every detail of that day, from what I wore to who I sat next to just how terrified I was of the big, scary seniors. Now that we have some experience being the big, scary seniors, I think we can all agree that day in August of 2019 was the beginning of a journey of unpredictable highs and lows that nothing could have quite prepared us for, but that led us to grow both as individuals and as a family. The first year following August 2019 opened more doors than I could have ever imagined. I didn't know just how kind my classmates were or the value of sitting next to someone I'd never met before. I had no clue just how many clubs there were or the connections I would make through them. I also had no idea that at the end of that year, on March 13th, 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic would take over the world. The challenges this posed were difficult to face, but we did get out of taking finals, so maybe it wasn't all that bad. The pandemic continued on, but so did we, beginning our first day of sophomore year online on August 27th, 2020. Through all the hardship, we continued to grow until finally making it to junior year on August 24th, 2021. Yet again, we grew and changed and became better versions of the people we were the year before. I personally became better that year from finally getting my braces off. Then, on May 19th, 2022, junior year came to an end, and we became seniors. Senior year started on August 29th, 2022. I woke up an hour late that day and rushed to get ready, but made it just in time to celebrate the beginning of the school year with my peers at the senior sunrise. I saw all the decorated cars and parking spots, smelled the food people were cooking outside their cars, and enjoyed the sunrise with the friends I had spent years making, ready for another year of growing together. From this day on, we started growing even faster than in years past. Every all-nighter spent studying for exams, every last-minute essay, and every minute spent agonizing over what to do after this made us a little bit stronger. Each time we cheered in the front row at football games, screamed on roller coasters at Holiday World, took over the teacher parking lot to eat breakfast, and danced the night away at prom, we grew closer together and closer to who each of us is meant to be. I could never have predicted these events which led us to who we are today. I can't predict what will happen next August when we don't return to high school. I don't even know for sure what will happen when I step off of this stage, but that is the beauty of it all. All the unpredictable experiences from these past 4 years shaped us into young adults who will be ready to face the unpredictable futures ahead of us. And the people who helped us get here deserve nothing but the sincerest gratitude. So, thank you to my parents, Paul and Amy Taylor, for supporting me in every way possible. Thank you to my teachers, including Miss King, Miss Blanford, Mr. Burdett, Miss Carpenter, and so many more, for showing me how to love learning. Thank you to my friends for giving me so many memories that will last a lifetime. Thank you to my brothers for giving me someone to set an example for. Thank you to everyone who parks near me in the school parking lot for never mentioning it when I'm crooked. And thank you to the class of 2023 for growing alongside me all these years. So, here we are on March 26th, 2023, ready to step into the next beautifully unpredictable chapter of our lives. We've grown into people who can handle each unexpected turn the future holds. We've grown into these people together, and though we may part ways physically, we will always, together, be Washington County High School's class of 2023. There is nothing in this world I would trade for everything these past 4 years have given me. There is nothing I would change about being one of the lucky people to be a part of our graduating class of May 26th, 2023. Thank you.
It's now time for the class of 2023 valedictorian address. Maddie Kate Gabhart is the daughter of Aaron and Crystal Gabhart. She plans on attending the University of Kentucky and majoring in financial accounting.
Good evening. Before I get to the main and, let's face it, more interesting portion of my speech, I believe some thanks are in order. I have quite a list. To Washington County, I have been a supporter and a recipient of your support throughout the 13 years which I have spent here. As I move forward, I will take the lessons you have taught me wherever I go. And don't overly fret, I will be back often. To my friends, some of whom are in these chairs, in this crowd, or hours away. Simply saying I love you pales in comparison to my actual feelings towards you. You have reminded me in my darkest moments of my worth and my identity. While we may not always be as close as we are now, I'm content with the knowledge that I carry a piece of each of you within myself. To my aunts, uncles, cousins, and family, you are each a bright light which shines out vibrantly in everything you do, and you light up my life. To my grandparents, Carl and Sharon Gabbert, Sharon Mahalik, and Charlotte Settles, thank you for being stable, unyielding pillars of grace, devotion, belief, and love in my life. To my brothers, Connor and Caleb, I love you, and I hope I fulfilled my role as your older sister as best as possible in these past 15 years. If any of you think the cords and ribbons around my neck are impressive, I can assure you that their essence as people is much more amazing and impactful, and I'm so proud of them. Lastly, to my parents, Aaron and Crystal Gabbert. They are my biggest supporters, my kindest friends, and my wisest counsels. They never encouraged any idea that I wasn't capable of being the most devoted, diligent, and unique version of myself. I hope I have made you proud, but I can confidently say I'm more proud and grateful to call myself your daughter. All of these people encouraged me to chase things even though they had absolutely no proof that I could do it. That has shaped my life. And my advice to you is this: find people who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. This medal is a high honor, valedictorian of my class. I spent the past 4 years of my high school career building to this title. I spent days bent over papers and typing essays, hours solving calculus equations and doing science experiments. I've exhausted myself for a piece of ribbon with a medal tied on the end, and yet at the end of the night tonight, I will take it off from around my neck and it will fall with a heavy thunk to my bedroom floor. This cord, if I can get it, represents my title as a 2023 Distinguished Young Woman of Washington County. And yet, at the end of the night tonight, I will slide it off its place on my shoulders and it will dwindle to my floor. And this stole represents my title as a governor's scholar. And yet, at the end of the night tonight, it will slide off its place on my shoulders to join the ever-growing pile of my so-called accomplishments. I can repeat this process with the rest of what is hanging around my neck, but I believe you may see my point. My valedictorian medal, which represents 4 years of academic turmoil and effort, is at the end of the day just a medal. However, my 4 years at Washington County High are so much more than that. I interacted with devoted educators, students pursuing passion, and friends who love to have a good time. The blue and white cord that represents my title as a distinguished young woman is just that, a cord. However, that program was the best organization I have ever been involved in. I had the opportunity to meet, get to know, and come to love some of the brightest, most loving, and dare I say, distinguished young women in our Commonwealth. The stole that has Kentucky's Governor's Scholar Program logo on the side of it is just that, a bright green stole. Yet it represents 5 of the best weeks of my life, where I grew into the person you see today, and met some of the smartest, most diligent, and coolest people I know. All of this to a singular point. It is not the numbers of our GPAs, the cords that hang around our necks, or our accolades which hold the most value in our lives. They do not define you. It is our relationships with others and ourselves which are most important in our lives. I was proud to walk onto the stage with all my medals and cords draped around my neck, but I am much prouder to simply be the person standing in front of you today. I am proud to have grown into a person who is okay with still growing and who has learned to love the process. Let my lesson learned be the same for you. Don't get caught up in the so-called successes of the world while trying to live out your purpose. I'm sure high school has been a trying time for all of us, and I'm sure we all have different emotions as we sit here tonight. Some are ecstatic at the fact that we are no longer required by law to sit in a classroom. Others are wistful for the days we spent with our lives planned out for us. Maybe you're sentimental but not really sure what for. Maybe you're just not sure how to feel. Maybe some days you float around the spectrum of feelings. I want to stand here today to tell you that every one of your feelings are valid. It's okay to long for the days we've had together. I found, as humans, we have a tendency to realize the value in things only once they're ending. However, it's okay to be excited. I'm excited, and if you're not, let me tell you why you should be. There is a liberating, beautiful feeling that comes when you let go of something that ends. Oftentimes, we struggle to let go because we hold on to the what-ifs. What if you had fully dived into your education? What if you had engaged with the people around you? What if you had smiled? What if you had laughed? We can't change the past, but we can take hold of the future. What if you purposely pursued your future instead of hanging on to something that is ending anyway? Find beauty in what has always surrounded you. Hug your mom, play board games with your siblings, Eat dinner with your family, watch the clouds, and laugh until you cry. Learn to live and not just survive, and put all of yourself into your relationships with yourselves and others. I would be remiss if I stood before you talking about my accomplishments, my supporters, and my lessons, if I did not honestly tell you the reason I'm here. My purpose is defined by the God who created me, perfectly in his image, although sometimes I fail to admit it. It is by his grace, love, and path for me that I am here today, and I do not pretend anything different. As we now face a turning point in our lives, let me offer you one last piece of advice. Do not stroll forward at the fork in the road and take a seat, putting off your decisions. Do not drag your feet as you shuffle down the path for your life. Hold your head high, shoulders straight with confidence as you strive forward. Or if you want to be a little different and have more fun while you're at it, throw off your cap and your gown along with anything else holding you back and run with arms wide open towards the life ahead of you. I cannot tell you that it will be easy. In fact, I can guarantee it won't be. However, I know you have a path before you worth following if only you strive for it. Washington County High School has been my honor. Stay safe, work hard, command excellence, and before I forget, be real. Smile. Thank you. It's my honor.
At this time, we will have some special recognitions of individual groups of students reaching success in high school. I ask each group to stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until the end of all recognitions. Black and gold stoles are worn by Beta Club members. If you are a Beta Club member, please stand. You may be seated. Silver cords are worn by honor graduate. If you're an honor graduate, please stand. You may be seated. White and red stoles are worn by FCCLA honor members. If you are an FCCLA honor member, please stand. You may be seated. White stoles are worn by members of the National Honor Society. If you are a member of the National Honor Society, please stand. You may be seated. Members of the Governor's Scholars Program are wearing GSP patches. If you are a member of the Governor's Scholars Program, please stand. You may be seated. If you are a member of the Governor's School for Entrepreneurs, please stand. You may be seated. Multicolor cords are worn by members of the National Art Honor Society. If you are a member of the National Art Honor Society, please stand. You may be seated. Blue and gold cords are worn by recipients of the Art Seal. If you're a recipient of the Art Seal, please stand. You may be seated. Red and gold cords are worn by those who have achieved post-secondary readiness. If you have achieved post-secondary readiness, please stand. You may be seated. Bronze cords and M&A stoles are worn by those who completed pathways at Marion County ATC. If you completed a pathway at Marion County ATC, please stand. You may be seated. Green and white cords are worn by 4-H members. If you're a 4-H member, please stand. You may be seated. Gold stoles are worn by 4-year FFA members. If you are a 4-year FFA member, please stand. You may be seated. Blue and white cords are worn by those who participated in teen leadership. If you participated in teen leadership, please stand. You may be seated. Royal blue and white sashes are worn by members of DECA. If you're a member of DECA, please stand. You may be seated. Purple cords are worn by those who participate in Gifted and Talented. If you participated in Gifted and Talented, please stand. You may be seated. If you're enlisted to join a branch of the military, please stand. Thank you for your service. You may be seated. Let's have a round of applause for all of our recognitions, please. Dr. Cochran, we are now ready to present the class of 2023.
First, I'd like to congratulate senior Mary Claire Borders for designing the cover of the graduation program in Christy Baker's advertising and promotions class. She did an awesome job, and we are so very proud of her. If you'll take a minute and look at the cover, she designed that herself. As superintendent of Washington County Schools, it is my pleasure to affirm that the following members of the class of 2023 have met all requirements set forth by the Kentucky Department of Education and the Washington County Board of Education. I wish each of you the best as you pursue goals and opportunities as you progress through life. On behalf of the Washington County School Board, congratulations.
Superintendent Cochran and Washington County Board of Education members Carissa Harley and Sherry Chester, I now present to you the candidates for graduation from the class of 2023 and ask that you join me in presenting them with their diplomas. All of these students have met the graduation requirements set forth by the Washington County Board of Education and the Kentucky State Board of Education. Assistant Principals Aaron Waldridge and Matthew Hicks will announce seniors' names as Dr. Cochran and the board join me in handing out diplomas to our graduates. Ms. Waldridge and Mr. Hicks, would you please come forward at this time with the list of graduation candidates, and we will begin. Again, I would like to remind everyone that all photos should be taken from your seats. Please hold your applause until all graduates have received their diplomas. We ask for respect for all graduates and their families as everyone wants to hear their child's name. Please remain seated until all graduates have received their diplomas.
Madeline Catherine Gabbert. Anna Catherine Taylor. Reagan Elizabeth Abel. Emma Marlene Mudd. Allison Elizabeth Willis. Allie Michael Congleton. Melissa Ann Salee. Isabella Marie Murphy. Ashley Nicole Memi Lyons. David Burns. Madison Ray Long. Jacqueline Renee Polk. Arabella Cherry Ross. Emily E. Foster. Madison Elizabeth Taylor. Leah Joelle Hayden. Row 1, please be seated. Ashley Sanchez. Ethan Thomas Mattingly. Allie Nicole Harris. Grant James Matherly.
I do too. He's my favorite.
Aaron Francis Donahue. Sarah Elizabeth Dean. Kyle James Campbell. Lily Marie Fenwick. Andrew Stephen Wilson. Dawson Kendall Coulter. Lincoln Alex Smith. Olivia Jean Ornelas. Courtney Paige France. Veronica Ann Patrick. Kaylee Tatum. Alexis Abigail Yaste. Row 2, please be seated.
Jada Lee Draper. Tanner Bradley Miles. Gianna Nicole McGavick. Daniel Amon Baker. Lindsay May Walker. Michaela Faith Johnson. Skylar Addison Bird. Kara Diane Chesser.
You got it. Are you ready?
Mary Claire Borders. Mary Elizabeth Wimsett. Rylan Autumn Humans. Chloe Lynn Smith. Jamie Page Lois Allen. Jessica Nicole Baker. Willem Rudolph Jacobus Bukes. Row 3, please be seated. Emily Jane Boblet. Kovan Andrew Boone. Robert Ethan Punch.
Right there. You ready? What? You ready?
Ethan Bird. Jake McKay Chesser. Jana Diane Lee Chesser. Randall Leon Chesser. Zylan Malik Churchill. Seth Michael Conover. Brian Thomas Cox. Isabella Danelle Dominguez. Miracle Nicole Epps. Dayanara Gallegos. Row 4, please be seated.
Eli Gobin. Maria Nayeli Gonzalez.
Hey, baby. You ready?
Cameron Scott Graves.
You ready, baby?
I'm ready. Sorry. I'm gonna lose all my golf balls.
Yeah, they're going to be in a pile over there, I think. All right.
Jackson Craig Graves.
Lucas, be careful on those cords, okay? Come right to the corner and stop.
Hey, baby. You ready?
Hey, Lucas, step that way so you don't run into the podium. Out, away from the podium. There you go. Straight line to the steps.
Lucas Harley.
So now we'll just watch the cords and come all the way to the corner, okay?
Michaela Caitlin Nicole Hidalgo.
Kayla Hood. Kayla, be careful on the cords. Come all the way to the corner, okay?
Hey, pretty girl. You ready?
Kayla Nicole Hood.
Keegan, watch the cords and come right to the corner, okay? Ready as you ever be, right?
Keegan Montgomery Hume.
All right, girl, watch the cords and come all the way to the corner, okay?
You ready, babe?
I'm practicing.
Victoria, Paula, Johnson. Got it. Okay.
Victoria Paula Johnson.
Jonathan, be careful on the cords. Come right to the corner.
I'm lightheaded. And then not eating nothing.
Jonathan William Wesley Jones.
All right, watch the cords there, Landon. There you go. To the corner, right there.
You ready, babe?
Anthony Landon Kays.
Pretty sure Jonathan just went and sat down. Yeah, that's it. Keegan's not going to sit down because he ain't paying any attention. All right, good. 5.
Row 5, please be seated. Alexa Divine Kelly.
All right, girl, watch the cords. Come right to the corner, okay?
Miranda Deborah Landrum.
Careful on the cords. You come right here and stop, okay? Right here? Yep, and then when she calls you, you go, all right?
Wait, what is
Yep, steps. Steps. You got it.
Rihanna Jackson Lee.
Careful on the cords, okay? And then right to the corner. Right there, girl.
Olivia Lee LeGrand.
Careful on the cord, okay? Right here to the corner.
Jakarian Leonard.
Girl, I can still revoke that thing.
Huh?
Right up here to the corner.
Okay.
What's 55 minus 2?
55 minus 2. 50.
Ella Renee Logsden.
Mr. Hicks, your favorite student's graduating.
That's right. Hey, when you get ready, pop your sunglasses around to the back because they're taking a picture. Okay?
I can't see.
Oh, are they?
They're prescription sunglasses.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I'll fall.
Well,
I literally.
I don't want you to
Yeah,
do
you
that.
don't want that to happen. Hey,
I don't
Miss
want you to do
Walters.
that.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Rodrigo Martinez Lozano.
Girl, are you ready? You look beautiful.
Amaria Johava Linton. Zaylee Page Eleanor Luck.
I'm so ready.
Michael Cole Mattingly.
Be careful on the cords. Come right to the corner, okay?
Sophia E. May.
Watch the cords, dear, okay? You're going to stop right here at the corner, okay? When she says your name, you'll go. You got it, girl.
Violet Jean Mayo.
All right, girl, just be careful on the cords and stop right at the corner there, okay?
Mary Jane Marie Meffert.
Be careful on the cords, okay? And right at the corner.
Vanessa Joe Milburn.
Be careful on the cords. Right to the corner, all right? Hey, switch the hand over real quick.
Ethan Shane Murphy.
Just don't throw it at him. Just throw it at him.
Row 6, please be seated.
Stacy Rain K. Nally. Watch the cord. Right at the corner. I like it, really. Thank you. I like it. Good. Oh, it's hitting the corner. Stop it. Pull it out of there. Roy Bennett Nance. Hey, go ahead and spin your glasses around for the picture, okay? What is it? We're not restricting her. No. Put them on the, up there behind for the picture, okay?
I don't know. I'm going to just hold him.
Okay. Austin Ray Osborne. Right at the corner, Nathaniel Benjamin. Nathaniel Pendley. Careful on that cord there. Right up here to the corner. I hope I am. You got it. William Christopher King.
William Christopher Pencil. Connor Alexander Peters. John Nicholas Pettis. Kaylee Ann Jury Phillips. Jacob Tyler Rakes. Landon Allen Riley. Nastasia Janae Riley. Natalie Dean Ritchie.
Are you ready?
Marcus Alexander Romero. John David Russell. Isaiah Sexton. Jadaean Khalil Short.
Is Tracy giving them, or is the board members, or is Tracy taking turns?
Tracy's taking over.
Oh, do they
I don't know if
not?
they don't want to do it anymore or what.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. She knows them.
Row 7, please be seated. Halea Grace Sims. Channing Artez Smalley. All right, girl, you ready? Tashira Lachelle Smalley. Dalton Lewis Smith. Shelby Lynn Smith. Caden Deshaun Spalding. Rachel Brianna Spear. Ethan Lane Taylor. Zakia Danique Thompson. Carmen Marie Tucker. Bailey May Tungett. It's all right. Haley Grace Warren. James Dustin Warner. Skylar Page Worthington. Mackenzie Taylor Young. Row 8 and 9, please be seated.
All right, guys. At this time, would all graduates please rise? Hold up. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Although this is a good opportunity to remind you that Project Graduation will be at the high school at 10:15 today. We're going to main event, although I think Top Golf would have been a better pick. All right. Hey, guys, hang with me. Superintendent Cochran and members of the Washington County Board of Education, I'm proud to present the graduates of Washington County High School class of 2023. I certify that all these students have met the graduation requirements set forth by the Washington County Board of Education and the Kentucky State Board of Education. Congrats to each and every one of you. At this time, Emma Mudd will lead us in the tassel turn. Emma is the daughter of Troy and Denise Mudd. She plans to attend BCTC and major in dental hygiene.
The American tradition of moving the tassel on the graduation caps from the right side to the left side during the commencement ceremony signifies the recognition of earning a diploma. It symbolizes our movement from candidate to graduate. Fellow classmates, at this time, please move your tassel from the right side to the left side, signifying us as graduates of Washington County High School. We may now toss our caps.
Graduates, please be seated. All right, congratulations. We ask everyone to remain in your seats until all graduates have had the opportunity to exit. Thank you, graduates, and remain in your rows until you're released by the ushers. Graduates, you may rise. Ushers, please take your place and direct our graduates.
Sorry, no one else was.